All right, Thunder fans and franchise listeners, that will do it from Oklahoma City. Not the ending the Oklahoma City fans were hoping for. The Bucks pulled away with a 97-95 win, snapping the Thunder's 6-game winning streak. The Thunder never able to find the lead, but Russ comes in with a 3-point, ties it at 95 with 10 seconds left, but Milwaukee's Greek Freak comes in 97-95 to end the game. The Thunder now fall to 20-16 in the season, and they will face a new test New Year's Eve on Sunday when they host Dallas. Here's what Coach Donovan and the Thunder players had to say about the loss to Milwaukee tonight.
I thought our guys really competed hard, considering the fact that we dug ourselves such a huge hole there at the end of the first quarter, and we were playing really uphill for the entire game. But I was really encouraged with the way our guys competed and they fought and they battled to obviously give themselves a chance, closing the game out. So, but it's a 48-minute game, and we played. I thought did a really good job on both ends for the most part for 3 quarters, and we probably that first quarter really hurt us on both ends of the floor, both offensively and defensively.
Questions? Mark?
Billy, did you receive an explanation about that final play where Giannis made the basket on the baseline?
I asked them if they could review it, and they said they could not review it. So that's the only explanation I got.
What did you think about the way the team was able to kind of build some defensive integrity? I think in that second quarter where Russell came back from that point on, he drew the charge. I think that was the first charge he'd drawn all season.
Yeah, I mean, we had, I think in that first quarter, there was I think there was too many lapses, too many mistakes. And listen, they're a unique team, with the way they play. They got a lot of interchangeable parts, and they move players around in different positions. But I think we defended them the last 3 quarters, I thought, pretty well, considering the fact that we held them under 100 points, and they had 58 in the first half. But we needed to be able to play like that for the full 48 minutes. But again, I was really, I think it speaks to the character of our guys, the way they battled and fought, getting down like they did, and tying the game with 4.5 seconds to go.
Really, I don't know if you care to offer an opinion on the replay system, but they do review so many different things, especially under the final 2 minutes of the game. Are you surprised that sort of play is not reviewable?
Yeah, I look at things totally differently. The league and the officials have to deal with that. That's what they're in control of. We're not. I'm more concerned about the fact that we didn't play well in the first quarter. There were some things that we needed to do better. Obviously, he stepped out of bounds. Everybody knows that. I did not get a chance to personally see the replay. I was trying to ask for a review. They couldn't review it, but that's something that they have to deal with and the league has to deal with. I think the things I try to focus on is what do we have to do to get better.
I might be wrong, but was Andre on the floor on the final defensive possession? And if not, why'd you take him off?
I didn't. He wasn't able to go back in physically.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, he was hurt at that point in time. I don't know what happened. I hadn't had a chance to check on him, but he had to be removed from the game.
Anyone else for Coach?
Royce, you're firing him into it.
Bring it on. Nobody else wants it. How do you feel like you guys played without Paul tonight? It was obviously a different flow offense.
I thought we were out of rhythm. Honestly, not in a bad way. It was just different. Because Paul's a playmaker. That's why I went with Raymond a little bit longer tonight. I thought Russell needed somebody else alongside him that could generate some penetration and create, maybe kick out and generate some shots. I thought Raymond played really well. Gave us really good boost. Certainly for us, and they can say the same thing. Milwaukee, both teams shot very poorly from the free throw line, throughout the course of the game. But we were, I think, trying to find different engines for ourselves to, generate offense.
Josh, it's obviously a tough pill to swallow. Just your thoughts on the final possession there.
People, you can't control reffing. At the end of the day, I'm a perfectionist. I put it on myself I could have played a little bit better defense and stopped him from spinning baseline, period. So, that's something that I take, seriously, and I think I need to work on is not even letting him get there in the first place, because missed calls happen. It's not something you can control.
This game was kind of a marathon. Just your thoughts on kind of the whole 48 minutes.
Yeah, obviously in the first quarter we came out flat. not a lot of energy. Dug ourselves a hole early and didn't look like ourselves, but, credit to our team. The last 3 quarters of the game, we fought hard, got down, but we didn't let us keep us down there. And, we fought, and credit to our team. Obviously, the game didn't go the way we wanted it to, but I think it's something we can learn from.
Were you guys able to ramp up the physicality after that first quarter, or even into the second half, in a way where you weren't drawing cheap fouls?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, in that first quarter we were loose. We didn't impose our will on the other team, and when we went forward and decided to be more physical, we did it in a way that we could control the game, but without fouling, obviously. And, I think that was the difference in the game, is that we played our game and made them do what we wanted them to do. I think in the first quarter that they came out and they just played loose and played how they wanted to play, and put ourselves in a hole. But credit to us, we kept fighting.
Yeah, it sucks. It hurts. But we got another one on Sunday, so gotta put it behind us quick.
The 48 minutes as a whole, just what'd you think of the way it started and the way you guys were able to battle back?
Started off slow, but at the same time, that happens sometimes. We fought back, had a great game, and we gave ourselves a chance to win. This time it didn't go in our favor.
What do you think the biggest differences were between that first quarter and then the way you all were able to play the next 3 quarters?
Just intensity. I think that we just came out, just with the fight, the intensity, and just played on both ends. And that's really it. It happens, man. Like I said, sometimes you get off to a flat start. We fought our way through it and gave ourselves a chance to win the game.
I guess we'll see something on the ticker that says the referees missed that one. We can't do nothing about that at this point, so we might as well forget about it, move on, and get ready for we play Sunday, Dallas. Get ready for Dallas.
When you stayed out there for a little while, I guess maybe trying to get some clarification, what was the nature of that conversation?
I just asked them, kind of what was their thought process on it and their perspective on it. And, I don't know. I guess we'll see tomorrow morning or tonight when they come across.
Your thoughts on the rest of the 47 minutes and how you guys were able to change the game there after the start?
Yeah, after that first quarter, I thought we gave them a head start early on in that first quarter, gave them some confidence, and then we fought our way back. After that, first quarter, I thought we did a great job of kind of sticking with it, getting back to the way that we want to play, the way that we normally play. We stayed composed. We could have easily folded, in that time frame, but we didn't. We stayed with it. We gave our chance to win towards the end of the game. Things happen in the course of the game, but for the most part, other than that first quarter, there's no need for us to hang our head over this one.
What were your thoughts on that final possession?
They made a dunk, won the game.
Just biggest differences in your mind between that first quarter and then the way that you guys were able to kind of impose your style of play later in the game?
Yeah, we did a good job after that. We dug ourselves up too big of a hole, though. We got back in the game to close it.
With so much rhythm and flow that you guys have had over the last couple of weeks offensively, was it difficult to adjust with Paul being out on such short notice?
I mean, obviously.
Russell, what did you think of the way that your defense was able to rebound in that second quarter, particularly when you came in and took a charge? It seemed like things turned from there.
Yeah, I mean, we try to change the game. Defensively is how we get back in the game. And we definitely thought we did a good job of sticking to our principles and getting stops.
What did you think of the job that Josh did for you guys defensively?
So he did a good job being solid, rebounding, making them take tough shots.
What's going through your head when you throw down that dunk on Thonmaker?
Nothing. I do that. That's what I do.
Anybody else for Russell? Russ, on the last play, did you see Giannis's foot? Did you think he stepped out of bounds?
I mean, I couldn't see that. I was trying to stop it, but I don't have to think you've seen it. So,
Be sure to join us right here back in Chesapeake on New Year's Eve this Sunday. The Thunder will host its 10th annual New Year's Eve home game and host Dallas. Tip-off is set for 6 p.m.